In a press conference after the U.S. Federal Reserve's latest meeting, held from July 26 to 27, Chair Jerome Powell was questioned repeatedly by reporters about whether the country is in a recession. Ultimately, he said no, but the next day, the American GDP numbers show the economy contracted for the second quarter in a row during Q2, which is the widely held definition for a recession. The recession question has made headlines, leaving many investors wondering why it's so hard to nail down. The Investing News Network asked experts to share their thoughts on this topic. Here's what they said. One thing that's clear is that the market commentators are frustrated at the back and forth on what makes a recession. Adrian Day of Adrian Day Asset Management was candid about his views.
Powell very studiously avoided using the word recession, denied we were in a recession, denied we were going into a recession. And that, of course, follows on from Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary, last week saying, we used to say that we're basically changing the definition of a recession. Okay, we're in a recession according to the old definition, but we're going to change the definition so we're not in a recession.
For veteran investor and speculator Rick Rule, the question is political.
First of all, recession is normal. What happens is that you have economic cycles. You go from hard times to saving, to investing, to good times. From good times, you get confidence and profligacy, and the consequence of that is that you have bad times. It's the Austrian business cycle. It's actually a force of nature. When you get in the way of nature, you can alter things, but you don't ultimately change them.
Mike Larson of Waze Ratings was matter of fact, saying that it won't be long before the U.S. falls in line with other recession characteristics.
You mentioned the whole recession thing. I think it's kind of silly. We're arguing if something has always been considered a recession and then you meet that definition, just change the definition. That doesn't make any sense to me. So we're either, in recession, very close to it, and it's essentially splitting hairs, right? Whether it happens as a result of these two negative quarters or whether it's because you see unemployment picking up later this year, you see retail spending slowing. All indications say, if we're not already, even if you want to ignore what the numbers are showing, we will probably meet those other broader things, those other broader characteristics, whether it's employment, spending, production, all that stuff, as we head into the back half of the year.
So is the U.S. in a recession? Tell us your thoughts in the comments.